Hi.
Hi.
Really close.
We are close.
Okay. Okay, we just wanted to do a little quick Q&A just to get to know each other. Well, we know each other, but you guys don't all know us.
Yes.
So
We wanted to jump on and get a little intro and ask each other some questions, do a little interview so that you can get to know us for our podcast that we're going to launch.
we've been doing a lot of behind the scenes, in case you're wondering. I've only got half a head. I've got a whole head. But Lisa's got a massive head.
I've got a massive
actually,
head.
I'm the one with a massive head.
Yeah,
I've got
this
a
is true.
big
In
head
photos, she actually pushes my head forward so that
because I'm like a man.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've been doing a lot of behind the scenes working towards our podcast. We just wanted to say a little hello so you don't forget about us, because it's coming soon. But here's a little Q&A. So we've written questions down.
questions.
And I think Lisa.
So I'll start.
Go first.
Okay, and you can tell she has an accent. So
Hey, hang on first. We've got matching mugs.
Matching mugs. Where are you from, Joanna?
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Lisa. I'm from Australia, Sydney, Australia, and I moved here probably, how many years ago? Like 20-something years ago, with my ex-husband who worked for Nike, and we lived in Amsterdam for about 3 years as well, came back, and now I'm married with 5 children. Was that your next question?
No. So you live now
in Beaverton, Oregon.
We actually both live in Beaverton.
Me to give them my address? So
no,
they
do not do that.
Murder us?
Don't do that. I was going to say, how many kids do you have? So
5.
you have, and what ages are your children?
My one daughter is 28, and then all the rest are boys. 23, see if I can get it right, 18, 13, and 10, and I have a 2-year-old grandson and another one on the way.
She's a grandson.
I'm a nana.
Look at her, she's a grandma.
I'm a nana.
Hottest grandma I've ever seen. Okay. Yeah, it's true.
That's really nice.
So,
Questions.
I guess how did we meet? I know how we met, but they don't know.
We met in prison, and Lisa.
I gave you those tattoos.
Yes, she tattooed me. Like, she was first time tattooing, and they look great. So if you see my tattoos, it was her done in prison.
It was a nice butterfly tattoo.
Yes, that was the first one. Yeah, on my foot. But that's how we met.
Really, we met.
Okay, we met through my husband. Lisa was his friend,
Yes.
and I babysat Cole.
I needed a babysitter, so you ended up babysitting Cole.
We got to know each other.
We got to know each other and
fell in love.
We did. We fell in love.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What do you do for work?
Oh, I wear a lot of hats. I'm saying, like I don't know what the questions are that come in. I'm an actor. That's why. I'm an actor and model, and I also work at Portland Pinups as a stylist with my friend Mike Long. And I also clean houses with Lisa. Well, that's going to be your question. What do you do?
Yes,
But yeah, so I clean with Lisa. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and also Beachbody coach and a mom.
Health coach.
Health coach.
Yep. So let's see here. Oh, and so this is an interesting question. So would you consider yourself more of an extrovert or an introvert?
I think everyone would say I'm an extrovert, but I'm actually an introvert and a hermit. I love being alone at home. I don't like going out, especially in crowds or parties, but we have to, otherwise we'd be very lonely people. So I do go out, and I tend to give out. That's why people think I'm an extrovert, because I give a lot, and I always want to make everyone feel comfortable and included and have fun, and so I go overboard with energy and talking, and then I have to retreat for about a month to regain my strength.
Yes.
I think we're kind of similar.
People
think we're extroverts, but we're really shy.
Yeah.
I pick up my people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is a pet peeve of yours? What's a pet peeve?
When people say geysers, because a geyser is water that spits out the ground, but when they're like, hey, you geysers, or these geysers, and it's not, you just say you guys. There's already an S on the end.
Geysers.
You don't have to say geysers, because it's just so many extra vowels, and it just really pisses me off. And also people who aren't kind and considerate when you're driving, and just in life, just be kind to people. It doesn't take much. And when people are cranky and mean and selfish, I just really don't like that.
It's rude.
It's rude. And it's not nice.
Yeah.
It's not nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
One more question. So that was your pet peeve. I would say, what is something that a lot of people don't know about you? It's something interesting that a lot of people don't know about you. I might not even know this about her. I'm not sure.
I like fishing.
Oh, okay.
And
What kind of fishing?
I want to learn to fly fish, and Lisa does not want to do that at all.
I
She
really
does not
don't.
want to do that, but I think that'd be like really fun to have big waders on and be out there.
I can see you out
fly
there.
fishing. I would love
You
it.
could get like a really cute little
Like bib and breezy
oh my
thing,
gosh, so
and
cute.
like
You should do a photo shoot with that.
I should.
It'd be really no, it'd be seriously
sexy.
cute.
It would be really cute.
It would be hot.
Fly
Okay.
fishing. The other thing people don't know is I like snakes and I like bats.
No.
I would love a pet snake, but my husband is afraid of them, so we can't because they feel so good and they're beautiful. And I love bats. When I was little, my brother and I would find little tiny bats and we'd bring them inside, and I try and keep them alive until my mom found out that we had them.
Okay. Were they big in Australia?
They get really big, but the ones we found were like little.
So
and they eat
where
fruit.
were you when you found these bats? Because
In my
I've never
backyard.
really just found bats. Okay.
Yeah, I
In
lived
your backyard?
Yes,
Okay.
in Australia.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're fruit bats.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a bat
Yeah,
tattoo.
I don't know if those are the things sometimes at
Yes.
night here
Yes,
when I'm
bats.
walking the dog and they swoop down and I'm like afraid they're gonna get in my hair or something.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
no.
no.
No, I don't think
don't?
so.
Okay.
Maybe they would, but I don't know. They're really
Okay.
cute. If you see them up close, they're cute. Little bat face. And they eat fruit.
Oh.
Except there's some in Australia that actually
I
eat
do a good rat face, but the
Yes.
bat face I'll have to work
cute
on.
bat face.
We won't do my rat face today though.
In Sorry, this is one interesting bat
Okay,
question.
yes.
Bat answer. In Australia, in the zoo, I saw a bat hanging upside down and it was eating like a little baby chicken. Like they eat, they're like not vampire, but they're, what do you call
The
that?
head?
Meat eaters.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're the only
Carnivore.
ones, carnivore, only ones in the world. Anyway, this little
Oh really?
interesting tidbit. But now I'm going to ask Lisa some questions. That's enough about me. I'm talking too much. Okay, first question is what is your social security number and the name of your first pet?
Okay. Yes.
That's a joke.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
What brought you to Oregon? Because I know you're from Chico.
Yes, I'm from Chico. I moved to Oregon about 18 years ago, and because one of my best friends lived here, and I went through kind of a bad relationship, so I wanted a fresh start, and I ended up in Oregon, and have been here for about 18 years now.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's a long time.
Yeah.
The next question: how many kids do you have?
I have 2 boys. I have a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old.
Who's your favorite? Kidding.
They both are. I love them both.
How did we meet? Which I kind of answered, but if you want to put a little bit more info in.
So yeah, she did end up babysitting my son because I had an appointment and I couldn't find a babysitter or something.
Dana was going to.
Well, we had a mutual friend, and then you ended up babysitting.
Yeah, 'cause I lived on the road.
You lived on the
And you didn't even
really
know me, you
close.
trusted
We
me.
kind of lived on Wisteria
Wisteria Lane.
Wisteria
It was an
Lane.
interesting street. A lot of things
Yeah,
happened.
a lot of things happened. Went down there. So Wisteria
Went
Lane,
down.
referring to Desperate Housewife area.
It was
or
kind of like
show.
that.
And then really, you were pregnant with
Mark.
Mark. And I just thought,
There's just
you were
something.
so sweet. We just connected and clicked, and I fell in love with her and thought she was so
It was just
awesome.
meant to be.
And she's real and true
Kindred
and down to
spirit.
earth.
Oh, that's nice. And
It's true.
you're genuine and
Genuine.
authentic, and we're all the things.
Yeah.
I think.
We love each other. So.
Yeah. What do you do for work?
So I own a residential house cleaning company, and then I also am a health coach, and I'm really trying to get that business growing. I've done Beachbody. We do Beachbody together, and we do some health coaching together as well. And what else? We clean together for my business,
Which is fun. Which is kind of okay. That's when we're cleaning houses. We just listen to podcasts the whole time, and we're
hours and hours a day.
And she was
of
constantly
podcasts.
like, "Come in here, listen to this. You got to listen to this one." You have to listen to it because I do whatever she says, and so we just listen to a lot of podcasts and share the information with each other, and then that's okay. I don't know if we're going to ask
It's
this
like
later.
a couple years ago that we started really focusing on that and went through our own kind of healing and with podcasts. And sometimes, I don't know, for me, like listening to a podcast would change my whole day. And if I was in a bad mood or depressed or something was going wrong, I would listen to a podcast and it could completely change my whole day. And plus so informative. And you guys turned me on. Her husband, Chris, turned me on to Sean Stevenson, the Model Health Show.
That was the first one I ever listened to.
Yeah, me too. And we were just always sharing information, and we got so much good information out of it that we fell in love with podcasts, and so we just couldn't get enough of them, and we started branching out.
Yeah. Because if it was like for emotional relationship or kids or health, because I had a lot of health issues and my kids did too, and my husband. And so just listening to podcasts and like them referring you to a book, and then you read the book, and then you go online and like, whatever. It's just like, it's helped us a lot. And that's
So much.
And that's kind of like where we want to help other people, because we've had to listen to a lot.
Yes, life coaching podcasts like Christine Hassler and all that. Yeah, it's literally changed our lives. And I think that the information is out there for people, and it's so easily accessible nowadays. And so if people can we can share that information
and guide them so that you don't have to listen to hundreds of
Yeah.
hours. You can be like, I've got thyroid problems, and like, go and listen to this podcast, and I read this book, or I want to kill my husband. It's like, okay, go listen to this podcast. I'm just kidding. I don't want to kill my husband. I love him.
Okay. And so
okay, but what's your next? Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I think it's pretty similar to you. I think I come across as an extrovert. Being out in public or at parties, I do the same thing. I give all my energy. I tend to feel like I have to strike up the conversation. I have to make it a good time, and so I give all my energy. But then when I go home, I'm tired, and I need to kind of do a retreat and kind of get my energy back.
What's your personality? You know, when you do the test.
I'm
INFJ.
I forget the letters.
Okay.
I'll know for next time.
You might be the same as me, INFJ or ENFJ or something.
I might be ENFJ.
Yeah. But you can imagine us together. If you invite us to a party, it's a lot. We're like the entertainment.
But we are fun though.
Yeah, we're fun. We'll make you giggle.
Yeah.
But this is what our life together is constantly like this. We never stop talking.
Yeah.
We talk a lot. Your pet peeves.
Okay. My pet peeve is, this is huge. So I cannot stand when people leave their animals in the car, especially, dogs, because cats usually aren't in the car, and they don't roll the windows down. Or how about let's just leave the animals at home, and if they are in the car, park in the shade and roll the windows all the way down. There's so many times I've wanted to bash a window and take an animal out of a car, and actually it's legal in Oregon now. I can actually jerry rig or whatever that thing is. I can get the animal out now. What's that stupid thing?
Crowbar.
Yeah, or something.
Jerry rig. No, but tell them this is what she does in the summer.
She'll
jerry rig your car and she'll get that dog out.
I will. I actually will.
With that accent. In summer, what do you do? What do? You print out.
Accent. So I keep flyers in my glove box, and on the flyer, it basically talks about how your car is like the greenhouse effect. So if it's like 70 degrees outside, it can be up to 115 in your car. I use my hands when I get passionate about something. And it can just be so hot, and the dogs can die in like 15, 20 minutes. And people are always like, oh, it's fine. And, the smaller the dog, actually the worse. People think the opposite.
Oh.
But the smaller the dog,
It's like sitting in a sauna. When you're in that sauna, you're like,
and so I always want to tell people, like, why don't you sit in the car?
Yeah.
And, I think I was a dog in the past life.
With your crowbar, you're like, don't sit in your car. I'm going to see how you feel. You're going to crowbar. You're going to Jimmy rig them.
And it's bad. It's bad in Oregon because people think, oh, it's cooler weather, but it's just not. Please leave your animals at home.
Lisa will bash
I will literally bash your car.
And she leaves the.
I leave a flyer on the.
She has
I literally take the flyer and I just get the windshield wiper and I just plunk it on, and it's done.
And she has a whole pile of them in her car.
I embarrass my kids all the time because they are mortified. I've talked to people. I've gotten out of my car. I've actually hunted people down inside of the grocery store or the gym. I will get a crowbar. Yeah. I don't have one yet, but it's embarrassing. But anyway, that's my pet peeve. Don't leave your animals in the car because it really frustrates me.
That's so sad. What is something about you that people wouldn't know?
Something
gets surprising, or something unique, or something.
When I get drunk.
Oh my God. I know what you're going to say now.
I become an Olympian high kicker, and I start high kicking things. I start clearing street signs, cars. I don't know what comes over me. I think it's because I taught aerobics for so long.
Yeah, her leg goes all the way up like this, and she can go around your head.
I can do a round kick. So that's probably.
Yeah, we had a night out once, and in Portland, and there was people on the side of the road, and she was kicking over their head.
I started high kicking random strangers. So.
It was hilarious. I think we have it on video somewhere, but that was a night to remember. That's so talented.
So yeah, so that's it.
So that's us in a nutshell.
Yeah.
So if you want to know more, stick around because we're going to be talking. Let's do that.
There we go.
That's so professional. Anyway,
so professional.
Thanks for listening.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm going to stop it now, so I'm going to reach forward again.